Okay, here I am in Alta, Norway, at the Alta Rock Carving Museum, where there are thousands of rock carvings that have an age of approximately 5,000 to 500 years old. Shortly after the last ice age ended, people found their way to this location and made rock carvings. This is a United Nations World Heritage Site. Not United Nations, UNESCO. I'm not sure what the abbreviations of that is, but it's a United Nations. It's something to do with the humanities. Important places in the world. It's a very prestigious recognition. These rock carvings were used to make the medals and for the decorations in the 1992 Winter Olympics in Lillehammer. So I've been here once before in 2010, so I'm here again. I'm just going to take you kind of through the beginnings of this. These little white posts here and those depressions you see, kind of where those white posts are approximately 5,000 to 6,000 year old foundations of where there used to be some kind of houses for a sod house for the people that possibly could have made the carvings that we're about to see. So this is where the museum is here. There's additional artifacts located in there. But what's kind of amazing about this place is it wasn't even discovered. The rock carvings weren't even discovered until like the 1970s. So, and we're really close to the town of Alta, which is just over that hill. And it's amazing that no one discovered them until the 1970s, because there's so many of them. They must have been buried underneath moss and dirt and stuff. So the whole trail, if you want to do the whole park, it's 3 kilometers long. So I don't know if I'm going to do it all today. We'll see. It's very amazing to think about people being here 5,000 years ago. I mean, it's one thing to know that Native Americans lived in Leelanau County, but you don't ever see any signs really that they were ever there for certain. So this is a very definite way of knowing that people were here when you see these rock carvings. There are the bent trees that you occasionally see. However, I often wonder how certain we are that those are from when the Native Americans were bending trees. Because, I mean, the 1950s, or the 1850s, 1860s, that's when the lumbering age happened. And if you look at the whole area in that time, it was pretty much decimated. The trees were all cut down. So some of those trees that have those bends in them in the Traverse City area, I mean, they can't be much older than 200 years old. So it would have to have been like a 50-year-old tree when they bent it. I don't know. I suppose it's possible. I just wonder how they know for sure it was the Native Americans. So here we are coming upon the first set of carvings. UNESCO. Usually there's English. Yeah, it's called World Heritage, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So here they come, right up here. I'm going to turn this off and then start a new video so that it's not such a long recording.